How are you, spiritual goddess? How are you? Thanks for coming in. I hope you're doing good. Hi, Jay. How are you? Hi, Ginger Lex. How are you? Hi, Renee. What's up, yo? Hi, Adrian. I'm doing good. I just ate so much sushi. Like, so much sushi. I need to stop doing that, but it was really good. It was good. It was good. Yeah. Yeah. It was good. I had an avocado roll and a sweet potato roll. And it was delicious. I hope everyone's doing good. I'm doing readings tonight for you guys, mini readings. Yeah. Roman, thank you for coming in, gal. How are you? I love you. Oh, thank you. You should have seen it before. You guys, my hair was like, I don't even know how to describe it. It was like a lion's mane, like a rat's nest yesterday. And it was so dry and awful. So I put like olive oil in it last night to like condition it because it was really bad. I couldn't even get a comb through it yesterday. It was really bad. And so I did that, and then yeah. I warned my husband because I'm like, be careful when you get in the shower because I had olive oil in my hair last night and washed it out today, so just be careful, don't slip and fall. So yeah, that's my fun little story. Angie, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Roger, Michelle, how is everyone? Thank you guys for coming in. I love you guys. I love you guys. It's been too long. Hi, Kristen. Oh my gosh, how are you? Thanks for coming in. You guys are awesome. I love you guys too. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, it's been way too long and I haven't had a chance to stream. And so I have the chance and I'm like, I'm doing it. I'm excited. Hi, Darren. How are you? Thanks for coming in. I hope you're doing well. It's nice to see you. So I have 3 decks that I was called to bring out tonight. Oh, thank you. I have 3 decks that I was called to bring out. So I brought out my, yes, crazy busy. Yeah, me too. I get it. I think it's Mercury retrograde too. I think that's part of it. It's just like a lot of stuff going on. But I have my fairy deck, and then I was told to bring out these 2 decks. Ooh, Lanza. I have Native Spirits, and I have Earth Magic. So I have these 2 decks and the fairy deck that I'm going to be using tonight. And I have an itch on my leg. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so we're going to do the emoji game as usual because it always works the best. Hi, Diane. How are you? Thanks for coming in. I hope you're doing good. I've been thinking about you. You had another galactic reading done. Found out I'm also commander. Ooh. Oh, wow. That's awesome. I believe you. My leg itches really bad. Does somebody's leg itch right now? Because my leg is itching. And it wasn't itching before I came on here. Let's see. Yes, definitely have been connecting with some light beings. Ooh. Oh my gosh, you had something happen last night, so did I. That's crazy. Yeah, I had something really weird happen at like 6:13 this morning. I got woken up by something. So, yeah, like woken up by something. I'm not sure what that was all about, but I think I know. Did you get woken up too? That'd be funny. And someone else wrote me on Instagram and said they had the same thing happen, that they got woken up last night. 3:20 a.m.? Oh my gosh. And they said they got woken up at like 3:30 or something, like you woke up at 4:44. Oh my God, you guys. Something was going on last night. Oh, you know what else? This is so weird. But also on Instagram, there's like this paranormal channel that I'm apparently following. I didn't even know I was following them, but that's cool. They posted a video of this like little like a light in their security camera, but it looks like a little like light ship or something. It's crazy. It's not a bug. It's definitely not a bug. I definitely don't think it's a ghost. I don't think it's an orb. It looked like a light ship. So something was, and that was from last night. So something's going on. Something's definitely going on. So interesting, very interesting. And I am tamer of the lorikeets and what? And a goat whisperer? Roger. That's awesome. Michelle's like, oh, I love you guys. Oh my gosh, you got touched? Oh, that's scary. Yeah. Did you see lights too? You know what's weird is when, like, shortly after I woke up, like, and I hear this sometimes, you guys are gonna think I'm nuts, but I'm not. Sometimes I hear, like, it sounds like a ship, like a UFO, and it's like, I don't know how to make the noise, it's like, like that, and it, like, flies away into the distance, but I heard it really loud last night, shortly after I woke, so I'm like, okay. Let's see. Oh my gosh. I've been getting so many messages about Merlin and Saint Germain, because isn't Saint Germain associated, excuse me, with the violet flame? I think it is. I've been getting lots of messages about that lately. Okay, so enough of me blabbing. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just so excited to talk to you, apparently. So we're going to get into the emoji game. So the first emoji, so get ready to type an emoji, guys, because whoever types it the quickest will get a card reading. I'm going to do short, I always say I'm going to do short readings, and then they end up to be like 30 cards. So we'll just go with the flow. I'm not even going to label what it is. We're just going to go with the flow. Whenever I'm being called to pull, I'm just going to pull for you guys. But I'm trying to make it like shorter so you guys don't get bored while you're waiting. And each person has like a fair amount of time. But sometimes I really can't help like what comes through. It's like... And like, oh my gosh, and I'll just share something else. But so this person ordered, what was it? I think a half an hour reading, and it went over by like 20 minutes. And I don't usually do that. Like, I'm pretty good at, you know, keeping the time, but there was just so many messages coming in, like so many, and I had to deliver them. Like, I couldn't even say no. Like, I couldn't even turn off my camera. Spirit was like, no, you gotta tell this person these things. You gotta tell them. I'm like, they need to be said, so I'm gonna say them. Okay, so the first emoji, get ready, guys. The first emoji that I'm going to pick is the balloon emoji. Balloon. By the way, guys, I have my PayPal link down below, so if anyone wants to leave donations, you don't have to, but if you want to, it's much appreciated, but it's down below if you're interested. Age of Rogeria put in a UFO and a sock, space socks. I think Adrian got it. Oh, no, I lied. Hold on. Guys, I suck at this, so I put it on my chat this time. Roman got it. Roman! Hey guys. Oh no. Well, Kristen, how about we'll see how it goes. I'll try to get a reading in for you. Okay? Since your computer's being funky. Hi, Fairy Frequency, how are you? Thanks for coming in. You guys totally rock. I have to get my hair cut really bad. Just random. Okay, so Roman, if you can send your energy to my third eye, and if you can pick a deck that you want, I have the Earth Magic, and I feel it. It just hit me in the face. And I have, in a gentle, loving way. And then I have the Native Spirit, and I have the Fairy deck. So it's whatever you want. Hi, Matt Maz, how are you? I'm sending positive vibes. Matt Maz, are you following me on Instagram? You should follow me on Instagram. It's at KimberKiss33. I put light language, abundance activation up on there, and it's full of like high frequency vibes that will really, really help you. So the Earth one, I knew it. I knew you were gonna pick that one. Okay, ooh, okay. So the bottom of the deck, and I always like to read the bottom of the deck, is Radiance and Summer Solstice. Didn't you give us a message about the solstice? Or something, the Lux Equinox. But yeah, so I just feel like with this card, yeah, I think so. Okay, cool. I think with this card, you're radiating out like the sun. You're really like opening up and shining out a lot brighter and more radiantly. And you know what? I kind of want to read the one for this just because it was bottom of the deck, and I just want to see if there's anything that stands out to you in this definition. These ones I'm not fully acquainted with yet. They're not, you know, I've used them a couple times, but they're the ones I don't use as often, which is why I pulled them out. Except my fairy one. You guys know I use that one a lot, but I want to see, I'm getting acquainted with these, and I just want to see what it says. So let's see. 134. Okay. So it says the word solstice originates from the Latin word solstitium. I hope I'm saying that right, which means stationary or stopped. Stidi means stopped, sun means soul. Well, I knew that. This is because twice during the solar year, the sun appears to rise and set in the same place for several days. It seems to be taking a much needed rest before making the next circuit across the sky from one solstice to the next. It's ceaseless, predictable certainty, having existed since before the time of our ancestors. This is cool. There are stories in many cultures that personify the sun as a deity, either male or female, often riding the sun across the sky in a boat or chariot. With the summer solstice comes the culmination of the sun's travels that have led to the longest days of the year, which we're going into, guys. We're going into daylight savings time. Or no, I don't know what it's called, but you guys know what I mean. The light is now at its fullest and has provided its own brand of nourishment to the land and all of its inhabitants. Celebrations and ceremonies abound. Passion and playfulness are themes. We feel an innate desire to be outdoors in the natural world and reap the benefits of the longest days of the year. We instinctually seek the light, and during this cycle there is an abundance of it. So it's saying, let the radiance of the sun inspire your inner radiance to shine forth. I love that. Release your concerns about what may happen in the future and focus on appreciating everything you have that is good and right. Allow Father Sun to take away your worries and cares. Do something physically active to stimulate your inner light. Dance. I think you were dancing this morning. Dance, sing, but most importantly, get outdoors. Do not let any negative thoughts or habits stop you. When you are in love with life, you naturally radiate that love. During this part of your cycle, your capacity to love is greatly amplified. And one of those supreme ironies of life, the more love you give, the more returns to you. It starts by allowing the radiant being you truly are to be expressed into the world. Smile a little bit more. Notice the beauty of nature. See the humor and the paradoxes of life. Show your love, especially to those with whom you are closest. Then smile even more and watch how the world around you lights up. Oh, I love that. I love that card. I love that. And it's orange. It's orange, Tana. It's orange. Okay. Let's see what else we get. Do you guys hear the train? Tanj, do you hear the train in the background? Can you hear it? It's significant and symbolic in so many ways. Okay. Tangy, we got mountain and rainbow. I'm laughing because if you follow me on Instagram, I just posted a video about the mountain in one of the videos, and then the one after that I posted about the rainbow. Yeah, so this is strength and blessings. So I just feel like the more strength that you culminate, like the more mountains that you climb, the more challenges that, and not like challenges in like such a way that they're impossible or like super strenuous, but little tiny mountains, like little tiny peaks, like little tiny challenges. I feel like the more you prove yourself to yourself by like, I don't know, I can't talk tonight apparently, but by meeting your challenges, like little things that you've been wanting to do, I feel like by meeting those and showing yourself your own inner strength, you are gonna be gifted with lots and lots of blessings. Lots of blessings. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I want to read this mountain card. Let's see. The mountain. It's either you pulling the mountain for me or me pulling the mountain for you. The massiveness of the mountain, or I'm going to read, we all know about mountains. I'm going to read this part where it tells you what to do. It makes no sense to deny the strength you have at the cost of allowing yourself to be reactive and subject to external influences far beyond what is healthy for you. Imagine yourself as a mountain of strength, solidly grounded in the earth. Your head held high as if you were touching the sky. Do so without straining, just as the mountain itself does not strain. The current situation calls for you to be vigilant, but not to the point of paranoia. Be that rock of strength that you are capable of becoming. The solidness of your resolve will be clearly communicated when you model yourself after the towering immensity of a mountain, impenetrable and inscrutable. Standing steady like a rock is what is called for at this time. So be solid, stand steady in your strength, radiate your love outward, challenge yourself, meet those challenges, feel your inner strength, and receive your blessings. So that's what I got for you, Tan. I hope that resonates for you. I'm gonna close the gate there. Michelle, didn't I thought I sent it to you. I thought I texted you your cards in the Instagram chat. Okay, well, I'm gonna give Michelle a reading because I did promise one. So I'm gonna give Michelle a reading and then we'll get back into the emoji game. Michelle, what deck do you want me to read from for you? I have the Earth Magic, I have the Native Spirit, and then I have the fairy one, the fairy deck that I usually use. Fairy. Knew it. You guys want to see my little fairy? My sister got this for me for Christmas. Starcy Night, how are you? Thanks for coming in. How are you, sweetie? So, and then, yes, so I love this little thing. I have a ton of these fairies. I have large ones, I have medium size, I have tiny ones. I have a bunch, but they're all at my parents' house still, and I have to go and get them back because I'm in the process, as you guys know, of redoing my film room. Yay, I love you too. I'm so glad you're doing amazing. I'm so glad you're here. So I'm in the process of redoing my fairy room, and I have some like little lights I'm gonna hang. I need to get like those drawers, the 3-tier ones that are like clear, to put some of my ducks in, to put some of my crystals in, just like keep it like clutter free and like organized. And then I want to bring my fairies back from my parents' house and like put them around here and make like a little fairy thing where they can all like communicate amongst each other. I just really want them here. I miss them. So that's what I'm gonna do. So Michelle, send your energy to my third eye, and I'm going to pull some cards. I heard the words distinguish between, but they didn't say what it was. But I think I know what it is, but I don't distinguish between. So, did you see that? They're telling me to pull one from the Native Spirit for you. So I'm gonna do that as I make a mess over here. Ooh, I just pulled this recently for somebody, and it's a really cool card. You're gonna love this one. Okay, so 3 of Summer in the reverse. I'll read you the definition because it's pretty cool. So this is news worth, this is in the reverse, mind you. It says news worth celebrating, announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births, and friends you cherish. So I feel like you just need to celebrate more is what I'm getting from this one. You need to celebrate everything that you have accomplished so far this year, because that energy frequency is what's going to really like amp up and then like push you forward to go towards like even more things that you're wanting to do. So it's like they're telling me energy frequency. So it's not so much like you're like stalling or something like that. It's just, it's going to build more energy for you to help you propel forward that much more. This. They're telling me to do this, so that's what I'm doing. But yeah, just really celebrate yourself. Celebrate with your friends. Just, yeah, but this is going to help you though. The more that you celebrate everything that you've done so far this year for yourself, it's really going to push you forward. And then we have the World card. You have some cool cards here. You have some really important cards, and it's like full circle, 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 square. I don't know, I just wanted to say square. So the World, a brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. So I'm thinking after this Mercury retrograde, it's like you're on a whole new cycle is what I'm hearing, like a whole new cycle. And you have this freedom to go in any direction that you choose with anything that you're wanting or looking to do. And it's going to be a brilliant success for you. It's going to be a brilliant success. But you have to know that like these energies that were kind of like, I don't want to say like pulling you down, but kind of like keeping you lower frequency, it's going away. It's going away. And it's right here in your shuffle. And then we have the Wheel, so another circle. Delays are over, sudden or unexpected good luck, a new car or travel. Okay, can you see that? So that's your card there. So I see also with the Wheel, I always think of like the wheels turning in your mind. So I'm thinking like lots of ideas going on in your mind about like what you can create, what you can accomplish, what you can do moving forward, what you can plan for moving forward. It's just all these ideas just culminating, you know, and it's okay not to share them with others. That is okay. Like Spirit's telling you, maybe you don't want to, because I feel like when you share them, even though you're excited to share them, keep them kind of to yourself, because I feel like when you share them with, even if it's just a few people, it kind of dissipates that energy away a little bit. Okay, so they're telling you, as excited as you are for these ideas, keep them to yourself before you're ready to announce it to, you know, everyone. So keep the ideas to yourself, let them, you know, culminate inside your mind and feel the frequencies of them. And then when you're ready to announce it to everyone, that's the time to announce it, but keep them to yourself is what I'm hearing. So yes. So when I'm done with this one, I'm just gonna say an emoji, and whoever types it the quickest will get the next reading. So it's really quick and easy, and if you don't have emojis, you can simply write out the word, and that counts too. So say I say bird, you don't have a bird emoji, just spell out bird. That works too. So, and it's however it shows up on my end within the chat. Yeah, very cool. And then we have 8 of Summer in the upright. So this says the desire for a more meaningful life, realizing that it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. So I think this is just you kind of moving on from your like habits that you have like throughout the day, and you're kind of switching things up a little bit more. And you are making some life changes, like some major life changes. So it's really, really exciting. These are all good things. Like these are all really good things for you. So this is, I mean, you're seeing, it's like, okay, it was like, I don't want to say the light was closed off at the end of the tunnel, but it was dim, but now it's becoming brighter and brighter and brighter. And you're really seeing with clarity where you want to go forward, what you want to do next. And like I said, all these ideas, they're culminating, but they're telling you to keep them to yourself. So that way the energies don't like dissipate away from them, if that makes any sense. So that's that card there. And then I have 3 of Spring in the reverse. And it says, plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. Okay, long term. And it says, have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. Okay, so this is really exciting for you, Michelle. This is really exciting. And this isn't just some like fluke thing. Like Spirit is reiterating, like, you are on the right track. You are on the right path. The ideas that you're receiving are correct. Don't second guess them. Don't doubt yourself. Keep moving forward. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing, and look to the long term when you're planning things. Like, really look to the long term, because it's going to be a long-term thing. This isn't just like, okay, I'm going to do this for like a month. And no, this is like a long-term thing that you're going to be doing, and there's more good things to come. So just be patient and just know that you're going to receive a lot of satisfaction from doing such a good job. So very cool, very cool. And then I have the Ego Medicine as your last card. So I really see you like having a bird's eye view. So like everything. So I feel because you're becoming so high frequency, you're already high frequency, but you're really it's starting to lift. I think it's like once Mercury retrograde is over, it's like, and then you get kind of like the bird's eye view on things, where you get to like look down and really like manage different things in your life, and you know what to tweak here and what to change here and what to do here. Not in an overwhelming sense, but just in a sense that you know exactly what your next steps are going to be. And I'm going to read this card for you because there is some cool meaning to this card. And then we'll get back into the emoji game. Ego Medicine. Is this the right? Okay, yeah. Let's see. There it is. It's on page 44. So look up master number or angel number 44, because there's a message for you there too. Card meaning, profound connection to the creator and the heavenly realms. As the eagle soars high above the earth, it has the ability to see things from a very high perspective. Courage and stamina are filling your life. Didn't I say you were receiving more energy? So there you go. You have the ferocity to right injustice and wrong done to you or to others. This is the time to face fear and to overcome it. Your native spirit wants you to know, if the Eagle Medicine card has been chosen for you, you are at the advent of the opportunity to truly see life from a rarefied vantage point. Eagles are considered one of the most sacred of all birds in many tribes and cultures. Their single-minded fierceness, dynamic energy, and ability to soar high are part of the reason for this. This card reminds you to take heart and face fear. You do indeed have the strength to overcome any adversity. You also have a direct line to the Creator. Your prayers are heard and will be answered in accordance with your highest good. You have the capacity to channel extraordinary life force energy through your hands. Ooh, I like that. The journey. Go on an inner journey and imagine that you're an eagle. This is your homework, okay? Listen to this. I'm gonna read it again. Listen, this is what you need to do. This is your homework. Go on an inner journey. Imagine that you're an eagle. Feel the power of your wings, the clarity of your eyesight, and the power of your talons. As you do this, be aware of the energy of the majestic eagle filling you. So that's your homework. I'll send this to you in case you forget. You got to do this though. So that is your reading, Michelle. It's really promising, it's really exciting, and it's really cool. So I'm going to close the gate there. I hope that resonated with you. And I think you'll like it. I liked it. I thought it was cool. I'd be happy if I got that reading. All right. All right, so the next emoji that we're going to do is the dolphin emoji. So whoever, you're welcome. You're welcome, Michelle. So whoever types the dolphin first, or writes dolphin. Okay, someone wrote dolphin. Hold on. Okay, you guys are really quick. Oh my gosh. Excuse me, Adrian. Adrian got it. Adrian, yay! So Adrian, if you can send your energy to my third eye, and then if I could have you pick a deck, either the native spirit, the earth magic, or the fairy cards, whichever one you want. So earth magic, native spirit, fairy. I need chapstick. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'll do your reading after. I'll do your reading after, I'm sorry. I'm out of it tonight, sorry. I'll do your reading right after, I promise. Earth magic, okay. Where did I put those cards? Here they are. I'm sorry. All right, so let's see. Ooh. Have you been receiving a lot of crazy things spiritually? Oh, bye, Kristen. Thanks for coming in. Starseeds Unite, you're next. So. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Adrian, you have tsunami in the reverse, and so this is a wake-up call. So I feel like you've been a little bit closed off, maybe a little bit, to spirituality, or there's just been a lot around you to the point where it's like it's overwhelming. But I feel like it's like you've been wanting it to come through. It's been a little bit closed off, but I feel like this is because of Mercury retrograde. I really feel like there's a lot of weird energies because of Mercury retrograde. And oh, that's okay. I understand, Kristen. I hope you have a good day at work or a night, or whatever time it is where you are. And thank you so much for coming in. So yeah, we have wake up calls. So there's definitely an awakening that's stirring just around the corner. And once this occurs, the veil will be lifted. Because right now I feel like your head is kind of in the fog. You just feel like there's a light, you're seeing it, but it's not fully there. And it's also telling you, when you receive this wake up, like this awakening, you're really going to be focused. You're going to be focused in. And it's asking you, if you're not, to be focused. Hi, Chris. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Hi, Sparky. To really be focused. So really be focused. Focus on your goals. Focus on what it is ahead of you that you really want to accomplish. Because if you do this, there's new beginnings coming for you. But I feel like because this was in the reverse, you feel like there aren't new beginnings coming. But there are. This is your wake-up call. This is letting you know things are about to become real. Things are about to become unveiled. Things are looking up for you. Things are about to be awakened. And it's really calling you to focus. Like, this is the card. It's like really reiterating. And this is also crystals. So if you have any crystals, I really recommend working with them. If you've been called to purchase new crystals, or if you've been called to go into a metaphysical shop or a crystal shop, I really advise you to do that and just see what's calling out to you. It doesn't have to be expensive, just whatever's calling out to you and is resonating with your energy. I do encourage you, this is the go ahead to purchase one, because I see you receiving some sort of message from the crystal. As crazy as that sounds, but there's like literal beings inside your crystals, which is why it's so important to communicate that with them, to take good care of them, to find out their name, because each of them has a name, to cleanse them as often as you can. If they're, you know, the ones that won't disintegrate in water, like selenite, I know disintegrates in water, but just do your research and cleanse them regularly. Take really good care of them, communicate with them. I know it sounds silly, but there's really a message that's coming through for you through a specific crystal. It could be one that you already have, but I really see you like shopping around in a metaphysical shop, and one's just like gonna boom, like call out to you, and you're gonna be like, this is my crystal. And then from there, once you start communicating with it, learn its name, there's gonna be some sort of message that's gonna be received by you. And it's going to be really, really important. And it's asking you to focus in. So like really focus in when you're working with this crystal, when you're holding it, when you're meditating with it, really focus, because there's definitely a message there for you that's going to be implemented and integrated into your consciousness. So, and I really see a lot of your crown chakra opening up this coming next month. I see a lot of your crown chakra open, like being activated almost. I see a lot of fairy elemental energies around you. a lot, and I feel like they're going to be assisting you with opening your eyes to the magic that's all around you. Like, you're going to look at something and it's going to look completely different from the way that you used to look at it before, because there's just like times 10 amount of magic around it, and that's the doings of the fairies. So if you started noticing that, or you do start to notice that, that's what it is. It's normal. There's fairy element working very closely with you, and they're really helping open your eyes to the magic that's all around you, and really kind of shifting your perspective to like a higher realm here, where you're just, ooh, like your eyes are wide open, you're just seeing all the magic around. And this is definitely a new beginning. This is like seeing the dawn, the new beginning, the sun starting to rise. And I do know we're going into spring soon. So that's promising too. I think that's going to really help you to feel better as well. But I just feel like you just needed a wake-up call. Things were kind of, you know, veiled or hidden from your sight, or you're just kind of feeling foggy-headed or not so clear, but you're coming into the focus. You're coming into the clarity. Things are being shown to you, proven to you, messages are given to you, and this is definitely a time of new beginnings for you coming this month, or next month. So I just want to let you know that's that. I'm going to pull one from the fairy deck just because I am definitely being called to do that. So I'm going to pull one last card for you from this deck and just see what it has to tell you. Okay, that's too many. Can I get one card for Adrian? Okay. Okay. I think too, because we had such a clash with the light and the dark, like not seeing and seeing, it's like your shadow aspect. So we have the Lovers in reverse, and we have the light and the dark. And I think your higher self has been trying to show you things outside of outside reality, of when you're really in your vibe and like feeling grounded and clear-minded, how good the world is around you. And then when you're feeling kind of like not your most highest frequency, it's showing that's kind of playing out too, but it's helping you to integrate your shadow self and your light self. And it's not something that I want you to like sit with and like mourn on like your past traumas or inner hurts or anything like that. It's just being aware and having that awareness now that, okay, so when things are kind of going woo outside me and I'm like, what is going on? It's just my shadow self playing out, because my higher self is integrating both my light self and my shadow self right now to help teach me lessons, to see how I respond, because you always have the choice of how you respond. And it's also just like balancing out these energies. And I think because of Mercury retrograde is just kind of funky right now, but it's just letting you know that that's what's going on. Also, you have some kind of love here that is long lasting. So this doesn't have to be romantic, it can be, but this could also be the love and appreciation that you have for your higher self, the love and appreciation that you have for yourself, the love and appreciation that you have from a friend or someone that you know. But there's some sort of love here that's going to be long lasting for a while. You're really making choices from your heart and a return to good health. So because you're in this, you're learning how to integrate like the shadow to make it into the light. It's like this transmutation of energies. And because you're doing this, you're really, really, really working with the heart chakra. Anytime you're transmuting energies, you are working with your heart chakra. Anytime that you're feeling out of it, take it back to your heart chakra, because this is where all the magic is. This is where all the magic is, because this is where the creator resides. This is where we all reside. And when we get out of it, that's when things start to look funky. So keep taking it back to the heart chakra. Know that when things are playing out like that, remind yourself, take it back to the heart chakra. This is also going to bring back better health for you, because you're working from your heart and not from your mind. Okay, so I hope that helps. And it's also asking you to manifest with the moon cycles. So it's really asking you to connect with the moon. And I know some people are worried about the moon and blah, 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 but it's still there. It's a source of light, and it's wanting you to connect with it. You're also going to receive a lot of psychic, intuitive epiphanies from connecting with the moon, working with the manifestation cycles of the moon. It's going to teach you a lot of things. It's going to help you a lot in your life. And it's also showing you how to let go of worry and fear, because the moon itself is a transmutational light. It works with the waters. What are we? Water. It's a transmutational light. So it's teaching you a lot just by looking at it. And you're going to also understand the truth of a situation. So if there has been a situation that's been kept in the dark, and remember we had the fog card, you're coming into full focus. You're coming into awareness of that situation. So it will be revealed to you. You'll find out the truth, you'll see the true colors, and therefore you can make then the next best choice for you. So yes, I hope that resonated. That's the end of your reading. So I'm going to close the gate there twice, and I hope that helped you. All right, so Starseeds Unite, you're next. So if you can send your energy to my third eye, and which deck would you like me to read from? The Earth Magic? You're very welcome. You're very welcome, Adrian. The Earth Magic, the Native Spirit, or the Fairy deck? You could do any of the three. Sending it, oh, okay. I felt that. You can leave a donation if you want. My PayPal's down below, but it's not necessary, but it is appreciated. Whatever you are drawn to. Okay, I choose. Native Spirit. I'm doing Native Spirit. I mean, run a Native Spirit. Say Native Spirit, Native Spirit. Okay, we're going to do Native Spirit. Let's see. Can I please get some cards? What messages do you have for Starseeds Unite? They're drawing me into like the quartz and the amethyst. So I really see you like been working big time, or you're going to be working big time with either clear quartz or amethyst. Big time. Oh wow, cool. Let's see what else. And I'm still getting acclimated to this deck, so I'm just gonna go with what I'm getting intuitively, and then I'm gonna read the definitions of certain ones that I'm being called to read for you. Ooh, oh my gosh. You sent me a rainbow, didn't you? Love that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Tell me here, here, here. You've been through a lot of stuff. You have been through a lot of stuff. It's like you went on this shamanic journey, this huge shamanic journey. Yeah. And you're definitely a healer. You're definitely a healer. I mean, yeah, definitely. Is this their card? Okay. Oh my gosh, and we have another rainbow. Okay, so I'm seeing you've been through a lot of stuff, and it's kind of asking you to do a little bit of a cleanse right now. This is for you. This is up to what you're comfortable with, what a cleanse is to you. Whether that's using, Palo Santo and putting it around your aura, whether it's taking just a nice bath and placing your crystals around you, lighting a candle, playing some soft music, whether it's drinking green juices, whether it's drinking teas, whether it's simply going outside and letting the sun just, come over you and just take it all in. Whatever this is to you, whatever your go-to is and you're comfortable with, it's asking you to do a cleanse. So any kind of cleanse. And I see that because you've been through a lot, we have the Wounded Healer card, the Wounded Healer. And I am going to read this one because I am being called to read it. But what I'm getting from this is it's showing here water flowing, but what I feel from this is like the sands of time, because I feel like you're such an ancient soul and you've acquired so many lessons throughout all your past lives and so many different things. Drinking green juices at the exact moment I drank my aloe vera juice. That is so cool. Aloe vera juice. You could do aloe vera juice. Thank you, Tanj. That would be a good one. Aloe vera is really good for you. Really good. It doesn't taste too great, but you can mix it with other things like fruit and stuff. I remember because my dad used to drink it and I asked him to try it once and I was like, but then like I tried it in a smoothie. Like I mixed it with pineapple and stuff like that and actually was pretty good. That's so funny. That's awesome. So yeah, that would work, or whatever you're comfortable with. It's not like a huge like pressure. It's just letting you know. I feel like you're such an ancient soul. There's so much knowledge that you've acquired over the past lives that you've had. I really think you were like a shaman healer. I really feel that, especially with this card and with your other cards here. You hold so much wisdom that it's like insane. I feel like people in the past used to worship you. I was literally saying worship you as you wrote Palladian royalty. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's so cool. That's so cool. As Palladian scientist just pops in. Hi, how are you? I'm also Palladian. There is Palladian in my chart, so that's really cool. But yeah, I feel like also you're going into a bunch of different modalities that you're going to be going into this year. So, and not like a ton, but you're kind of branching out and trying like different things. Oh my gosh, I love that. That's so cool. That is so cool. That's so cool. But yeah, I see you doing like different kinds of healings, like, or I don't know. I'm not going to say like everything that you're going to be doing, but you're kind of branching out and trying just other modalities of different things. And this year, and it's really cool. And it's wanting you to have courage, which I feel that you do, but it's also wanting you have like the confidence to go along with it, because they are telling you like, dang, you have so much knowledge, you have so much wisdom that you've acquired over your past lives, and now it's time to sing your song. Now it's time to share it with the world. You could also possibly be doing spiritual teaching and really like teaching a lot of things. I feel like once you really get into this momentum of just owning it, like knowing that you have it and knowing that you're able to tap into it and owning it, I feel like once you get into this, like just sharing your song, just shining out and just not giving a shit what anyone says, I feel like there's going to be a lot of offerings given to you. This could be in the form of abundance. This could be in the form of blessings. This could be in the form of good karma for all the good that you're putting out. But there's lots of offerings coming your way, but they're asking you to really be courageous and to really step into your confidence, because you have it. It's there, but they're wanting you to step into it more and to really like spread your wings and go into more. Yeah, exactly. It's the best. But to really like just own it and really shine it out and really experiment with different things, because it may seem odd, it may seem strange, and your spirit's definitely working with, through you, like your light beings are working through you. So like, for example, for me, they've been having me work with all these weird like frequencies and things like that I wouldn't, normally do, like digital art that I would have never done. They're leading me to all this like weird stuff, but I'm just letting it flow through. I'm not showing any resistance. I'm just letting them guide me. And I see you doing the same thing. I see them like showing you kind of strange things, but that are actually really cool things. And they're just working through you, and you're just like, you're owning it, you're letting it flow through, and therefore like you're gonna notice so many tangible things from this. Like it's not just thank you, not just spiritually, not just spiritual offerings, but tangible. Like I'm talking abundance, I'm talking like awesome projects that you're going to be completing. I'm talking either art or anything. It could be anything, but you're going to see it in the 3D form, in the tangible form. So it's really cool. I'm being called to read this one, and we'll see what else. Let me read these two at least, because they're telling me to read them. Okay, so the first one is Wounded Healer, because I just want to see what it has to say here. But yeah, you're definitely a healer. No doubts about that. So healing energy, vitality, and life force energy are flowing through you and to you. You are a healer, and you provide healing for others, even if you're not conscious of it. Whatever needs healing in your life is being resolved. Your so-called faults are becoming your virtues. No matter what happened in your past, the past does not need to equal the future. It's true. The cracks can be where the light enters the soul. Your native spirit wants you to know the wounded healer is a tradition in native cultures that asserts that some of the greatest healers are those who have gone through the hardship and survived, or who have been wounded and healed. It's believed that these individuals can provide great solace and can instigate profound healing for others. You may have been wounded in your life, or you may have gone through challenging times, but the roots go deepest where the wind blows strongest. You are a healer in the most profound sense of the word. That's profound. So you are a healer in the most profound sense of the word. Healing energy is surging through you. Whatever in your life needs healing is being addressed on the inner realms. Your strength lies in the difficulties that you've overcome. And the journey, it says, list each of your wounds or challenges from the past. Then next to each one, write down what came out of that situation that was of benefit. Additionally, repeat again and again, I am a healer and I am healed. So be it. So I am a healer and I am healed, so be it. So that's your little exercise. And if you want me to message you on Instagram, I will with this so you could remember. And Spirit Keeper of the East, I'm going to read this one. Spirit Keeper of the East. So you're definitely not the Wicked Witch of the West. You are the Spirit Keeper of the East. Ha ha ha. No, I'm just kidding. But that's this card, and we're going to read it here. So it says, new beginnings. A fresh cycle is occurring in your life. Wipe the old slate clean. It's now time to release the old and start again. No matter what has happened in the past, it doesn't need to repeat in the future. Your native spirit wants you to know, in native traditions, the directions are honored. It's believed that every direction has an associated spirit that can be called upon. In the great cycle of life, the east is the place of the rising sun. It's also associated with planting seeds in the springtime, birth, the waxing moon, and new beginnings. Pulling this card means that this is the close of one cycle and the beginning of another. Although it's often difficult to release familiar routines, situations, or relationships, when they no longer empower you, your native spirit asks that you do not cling to the old, but set sail into new waters. Face your fear and allow yourself to stretch in a new direction. Wonderful opportunities will be born in your life. And the journey is to stand and be still, breathe and center yourself, then slowly turn in a circle. Close your eyes and feel the energy of each direction. There's a difference in the feeling in each direction. Stand facing east as the sun rises to sense the unique energy of that direction. That's beautiful. I love that. I love that. And then I'm going to read one last card. Is the Owl Medicine is the one that's being told for me to read to you. And this will complete your reading. I'm excited to read this one. 68. Okay. So Owl Medicine. Card meaning is wisdom, illumination, intuition, clairvoyance, and deep insight abound. Go within, profound majesty and grace. Majesty. And grace is available to you simply by pulling your awareness inward. Ancient knowledge is emerging within you. You know the truth. Trust your perception. You are a truth seeker and a truth sharer. Nurture the feminine spirit within you. Your native spirit wants you to know, in some indigenous cultures, the men say that they're afraid of the owl because it represents the power of women, and they're in awe of and even afraid of the power of women. Other native cultures call the owl the night eagle, for it has the majesty of the eagle but works silently in the darkness of night. In Western cultures, the owl sits on the shoulder of Athena and also of Merlin, revealing sacred truths. Just saying. We were just talking about Merlin. And then Athena's in there. That's cool. Okay. Athena is of Pleiades, so that makes sense. When this card chooses you, you are at the advent of a time of illumination and transformation. The journey in a meditative state, imagine that you have shapeshifted into an owl and you are soaring silently through the night. Your ability to see, even in the darkness, is remarkable. This corresponds with your ability to perceive the truth, even in murky situations in life. So what an awesome reading. That is truly beautiful. I'm excited for you to see what you're going to be doing too. I'm excited. So I'm going to close the gate there twice, but thank you so much for allowing me to channel your energy and to read for you. That was awesome. So yeah, just do it. Do it. Explore, explore. You're welcome. Thank you so much. All right, so we're gonna get back into the emoji game, and the next emoji that I'm picking is going to be the rose emoji. So whoever types in the rose first will get the next reading. All right. I think, okay, T.H.E is really fast. T.H.E got it. So it's a cute name. So T.H.E, if you can send your energy to my third eye, and hi Edgar, how are you? How are you doing? Kristen says she's first, but T.H.E shows up first on my end with the rose emoji. And then I show Darren, and then I show you, Kristen, and then I show Elisa, and then Angie. Let me see. Yeah, that's what I see on my end. And I'm gonna hit live chat again. Yeah, I'm on live chat. So I'll double check it. Yeah, T.H.E got it. T.H.E got it. Okay. All right, so send your energy to my third eye. And then I'll go ahead and what deck would you like me to pull from for you? I have the fairy deck, I have the native spirit, and I have the earth magic. So native spirit, earth magic, fairy. Let's see. Fairy, okay. There. You know what, I'm gonna read this card. Oh, lovers. Okay, so this is true love that is long-lasting, choices made from your heart, or return to good health. Let's see what other cards I get for you. Master number 33. I want you to Google, when we're done here, angel number or master number 33. And just see what sticks out to you, because there's a message there for you. Okay. I'm so happy I could live stream tonight. I've been wanting to live stream for so long. This is so nice. Okay. Your cards are just like flying out here. Okay. So let's see. Okay, so your first card is the wheel card. And it says delays are over, sudden or unexpected good luck, a new car or travel. So you might be receiving a new car, you might be traveling. It's letting you know delays are over. So pretty soon we'll be done with Mercury retrograde. That'll be really nice. It'll stop all these delays that we've been experiencing. You're gonna experience some sort of sudden or unexpected good luck in your life. So that's really, really cool with this card. I love this card. This also, like I said, reminds me of like ideas, like the wheels turning, like culminating ideas that you're gonna have to be writing down. They're wanting you to write them down. They're also wanting you to read a certain book. There's like a book that either you've been looking for or it's gonna make itself known to you very soon. It's gonna be undeniable. You're gonna see this and you're gonna be like, oh, I wanna read that. I want to read that. Or you've been wanting to read it. There's some sort of book that they're either wanting you to write in or they're wanting you to purchase that you've been wanting to purchase or you're going to be wanting to purchase. There's some sort of book here. But definitely write your ideas down. Then we have Two of Autumn, and it says bring fun into everything that you do. So you're juggling multiple priorities or jobs, but you have this amazing, exceptional talent for multitasking all these things. Your mom gave you a spiritual book today. Nice. Yeah, so definitely start reading that because they're showing me you reading it. So I didn't know when you were going to acquire it, but that's obviously the one. So yeah, definitely read that And definitely write down any ideas, or maybe you receive a message in this book that's like really profound and really stands out to you. They're wanting you to write it down. They're wanting you to write it down, not just intake it into your awareness, but to physically write it down, whatever it is. Maybe it's a few of them. Maybe it's like a whole page of things that you find from this book and they just really like resonate with you. They're wanting you to write them down. This is going to help you moving forward. With this Two of Autumn, they're really wanting you to bring fun into everything that you've been doing. So the work that you do, the chores that you do, everything, just make it like a game and make it fun. Maybe play some music in the background while you're completing things. This is what I do. I put my headphones on, I blast my music, and I do my chores around the house, and I get whatever needs to done. It helps so much, and I start dancing, and you know, it's all good. So yeah, just bring fun into every little thing that you do. They're asking you to really like bring out your inner child with this aspect, and just have fun. This one is trusting your intuition. So I feel like also with this book, I feel like you're going to be receiving not only the messages that you're reading, but you're also going to receive like a lot of intuitive messages. And these are from your light being guides and from your spirit guides. So they're wanting you, and from your inner self, from yourself. I mean, a lot of your guides are simply just higher dimensional aspects of you. Some of them are your ancestors, you know, but they're still a part of you. They're still, you know, a part of your blood and everything. So they're really wanting you to trust yourself, to trust your inner intuition. So perhaps when you're reading something, there's going to be something that maybe doesn't resonate. So if it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate for a reason. They're wanting you to trust yourself. So you'll know what resonates, you will know what doesn't. Trust your own intuition. You're going to be really reflecting on a lot of things in your life before you go ahead and take action on them. So they're asking you to really take time and to look at it from a bigger picture perspective before you go ahead and take action. And then you're receiving a lot of your insights and aha moments and epiphanies through meditating. So really meditate. Now is the time to meditate. Like Mercury retrograde is prime time to meditate. Prime time to meditate. So they're really asking that you do this. If you're not the best at meditating, I mean, I understand, but at least try for at least 5 to 10 minutes a day, 10 being like you want to try at least for 10, aim for 10 minutes. And just, even if it's just sitting in silence and just letting your, you know, taking deep breaths, letting things go, letting your mind go blank, not worrying about anything, just letting it all go blank while you're meditating. And I feel like when you're really tapped in, when you're connected in, you're going to start receiving like clairaudient messages. You're going to start receiving visuals. You're going to start receiving visions within your third eye. You're going to start hearing things, sensing things, feeling things. There's going to be a lot that's shown to you, and it might be twice in a row. So what that means is I feel like, okay, so maybe you're sitting there and you feel this weird like butterfly feeling in your solar plexus, like in your stomach, and then it happens again. And that's just verifying like, yes, this is spirit. This isn't just you like questioning it or thinking that it's nothing. Like it is something, and it's spirit, and it's like letting you know that like, yes, we're here. My left toe hurts. I don't know why. I don't know if someone's toe in here hurts, but my toe just started hurting all of a sudden. So random. But maybe it's something like that. Maybe it's just something like really random and you're like, okay, well, it's a message from your spirit, especially if you notice it to happen twice. It's definitely a message from spirit. We have Queen of Winter. This says, let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career and unmarried or divorced individuals. So you might know someone that's unmarried or divorced. They might come to you with questions or something. I feel like you're a very wise person, and so I feel a lot of people come to you for advice. Just try not to get lost in that. Just try to remain strong and not like lose your values or your thoughts within giving advice to others. And it's also telling you to let go of things or people that don't serve you. It's time for you to focus on you and your career. And then we have the Four of Summer. We have Four of Summer. And so this is being distracted, failing to see a magical opportunity, taking someone or something for granted, discontentment with life. So I really feel like the more you write things down, even if you're meditating, I suggest, or even when you're dreaming, to keep a journal next to you. And if you receive messages or visuals, to like draw them or write them down. I feel like this will keep you focused and keep you from being distracted, because there's magical things coming to you, and I don't want you to miss them. I really want you to hone them in tangibly, because it will help it integrate that much stronger into your subconscious mind as being a human. So that's what I'm getting for you. I feel like the more you connect with spirit, it will let go of this like discontentment maybe that you have sometimes with life. But like I said, it's Mercury retrograde. It's all kinds of up and down energies for everybody. Like, and so just know that like if you're experiencing some weird things, it's just Mercury retrograde. It really is. And to just connect with your spirit guides, your spirit team, and they'll really help you through it. They'll help assist you through it, but you do have to ask them. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for you. But I do see like you writing down things, you really starting to trust yourself, and it's a really beautiful thing. So I'm going to close the gate there twice, but that's awesome. That's really awesome. That's exciting. That's good. All right. So let's see. Hi, Amy. How are you? Oh my gosh, your foot is broken? Maybe that's what I'm getting. So it's like all of a sudden my foot was hurting. You're welcome. I'm sorry your foot hurts. That's no fun. Sending you healing. Aw. All right, so I'm gonna do the emoji. We're doing the emoji game, Amy. So whoever types in the next emoji or writes it out as a word the quickest will get the next reading. So I think this is going to be my last reading because there's still a lot of stuff I have to get done here in the house. So let's see. I'm going to pick. What am I going to pick? I might do 2 more readings. We'll do 2 more readings. I'm going to pick the blue heart. Whoever types in the blue heart first will get the next reading. Okay, so Edgar typed in the blue heart first. Hi, Forever. How are you? Hi, JB. Hi, Sterling Silver. How are you? Oh my gosh, how are you doing? I know it's been forever. It's good to see you too. I hope you're doing well. Let's see. Edgar got it. Yeah, Edgar definitely got it. So Edgar, congratulations if you can send your energy to my third eye. And which deck would you like me to read from for you? I have the Native Spirit, I have the Fairies, and I have the Earth Magic. So Native Spirit, Earth Magic, Fairy. Yeah, I've been off YouTube for several weeks. Oh, nice. I'm thinking about doing that soon. Just taking a break from all social media for like a week or 2. So I gotta like, ooh, Musa. I pick? Okay, I'm gonna do Native Spirit. Because that's the one that was like, boom, Native Spirit. Oh, Smudging Ceremony. Just like, okay, so we're gonna read that one for you. Oh, ooh. One of your cards just like flew out. Let me move these cards. Oh my gosh. Did you see that? Oh my gosh, don't fall. Okay, let's see what we got. Lots of spirit stuff here. Lots of like spirit energies. So we have Smudging Ceremony. We have Nature Spirits. We have Spirit Keeper of the North. We have Eagle Medicine, and we have Spirit of Water. So very, very cool. And you notice all these like blue cards, and when I was channeling your picture for you, I heard loud and clear Archangel Michael. I immediately, as I was channeling in your energy, just saw tons of blue, like just tons of blue. Like so much so that it was like, ah, and like all these like bright, vivid colors. So it was really cool. So I feel like there's lots that's gonna be gifted to you this month. A lot that's gonna be gifted. It's really important that you keep your energy pure and cleansed during this month and next. So really keep your energy pure and cleansed. Make sure you're staying up on that. Make sure, you know, you're meditating. Make sure you're really just centering yourself. Because there's a lot coming through for you. And I think a lot of your ancestors are making themselves known to you. I think you already know what I'm talking about. But I feel like a lot of your ancestors are already like popping in and making themselves known to you. Either by like weird like paranormal activity happening in around you, or just dreams that you've been having, or visuals, or perhaps even messages that you've been receiving. But I'm really seeing like your ancestors are really, like, if they haven't been already, they're really going to start making themselves known to you. Yes, I really want you to get out in nature this month as well, and next month. Really get out in nature and connect with everything. Connect with the trees, connect with the sky, connect with clouds, with the sun, with the rivers. I really want you to connect with water as well. It's like really, really important that you connect with water. That I also see you acquiring some things. They're trying to show me what they are, and I think they might be crystals or some kind of like totems or some kind of like trinkets or something that's been like passed down to you. They're showing me something that's been passed down to you that they're wanting you to hold in your hand. Something that that's been passed down to you, or perhaps you'll be acquiring this. I also see you acquiring some things in nature. So perhaps you're like walking around and you see a feather or something, or like a special kind of rock, or like a really cool looking leaf or something. They're asking you to, I see you picking this up and like keeping it, but these are like really, these are gifts from your spirits, from your ancestors that they're wanting to give you. Oh, you ordered crystals online? Okay. Yeah, so definitely hold these. And yeah, there's a lot having to do with that. A lot. I feel like the reason that you were drawn to those specific ones is like your ancestors communicating through you and being like, okay, this is going to heal this aspect. That, like, it's almost like your prescription. Like, okay, this is his cocktail of what he needs. This is for this, and this is for that, and this is for sleeping, and this is for cleansing your aura, this is for feeling good, and blah, 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 blah. And they're like, he needs this crystal, this crystal, this crystal. And I feel like that's kind of what's going to happen when you're outside and walking as well. Is like your ancestors are just gonna like point out things to you, and you're gonna be like, oh, I really like that, or oh, that's really cool looking. You're just gonna pick it up and acquire things like along your walks and stuff. And it's actually like your medicine, kind of, in a way, like your spiritual medicine. I really want to read this Spirit Keepers of the North and the Spirit of Water. This one is just you really gaining, like we've pulled this one for a few other people, but this is you getting like that bird's eye view perspective, really seeing things clearly, really being able to plot out your next steps for whatever it is that you're going towards, or just really like seeing things without any kind of veil or anything in front of your eyes. Like you're just, your clarity is just on point, and you're just able to see things for what they are. And it's really exciting. That's a really good card to have, especially for the year 2020, with the 2020 seeing, 2020 knowing. Let's see, Spirit Keeper of the North I want to read, and the Spirit of Water. So let's see. This is of the North. Following your true north, following your true Polaris, following your own path. So take time for contemplation, turn within, connect with your ancestors. I cannot freaking make this up. Can you see? Connect with your, where is it? Connect with your ancestors. Ancestors. Can you guys see that? It's kind of blurry. But yeah, connect with your ancestors. Incubate ideas, mend relationships, watch your dreams, meditate. The answers are inside you waiting to be heard. Stay warm, create dreams for your future, repair whatever is broken in your home and your life. Forgive those people and situations that you've been dragging around for a while. Your native spirit wants you to know, in the medicine wheel, the north is the direction that symbolizes the darkest time of night, the coldest part of winter, the dark of the moon. It also represents the elder time of life and even a time of endings. Pulling the spirit keeper of the north indicates that it's time to take measures of your life. Explore what's working and what's not working. What and whom do you need to release? It's also the time to make repairs in your physical environment, as well as make repairs to your body. Additionally, this is the time to begin to dream. Do you guys hear that? I think that's got to be the neighbor, but that freaked me out a little bit. Okay. So additionally, this is the time to begin to dream and make plans regarding your future. Your ancestors are close at this time. Call on them. They want to help you. If you live in the southern hemisphere and draw this card, read Spirit Keeper of the South instead, for the meanings are reversed. Do you live in the southern hemisphere or the northern? The journey. Stand outdoors at night, facing north. Inhale the darkness. Sink into your own depth. In the stillness, ancient wisdom emerges. So you're really the northern, okay. So you're really coming into your own, oh, I knew that. You're really coming into your own truth and your own knowing, your own awareness, and you're really connecting with your ancestors. Can't reiterate that enough. I'm going to read Spirit of the Water. So let's see this one. I don't think I've ever pulled this card before, so I'm actually really excited. Spirit of Water. Trust your intuition. Know that you're on the right path. Take time to nurture yourself. Allow your inner child free reign. Believe in your dreams. Don't stifle your emotions. Trust the messages they're giving you. Purify and cleanse yourself and your home. Healing is on its way. Emotional healing energy is expanding within you. Your native spirit wants you to know the Spirit of Water invites an emotional richness into your life. Communicate from your heart. Embrace your childlike wonder. This card also represents purification, cleansing, and healing. It reminds you to clean your personal space and your body. It also urges you to accept and embrace your emotions, all of them, even the ones that you don't usually like. Additionally, trust your hunches. Push off from the shore of safety and enter the flow of life. All is well. The journey. Be aware of water in your life. Humidity, mists, clouds, rain, water, and food, fruits, vegetables, and so forth. The ocean, the rivers, the bath, and the shower. Drink extra water. Energize it by placing your hand over each glass and sending love into the water. I also see you crystal charging your water as well. Do some research on that, but I see you placing crystals around your water and putting blessings into your water. And just know you won't have to think about the blessings you're putting into it. Your ancestors are basically just going to provide them to you. Evaluate relationships. Notice how each encounter affects your subtle emotions. Take some daily time to relax, especially near or in water. Cleanse and purify yourself in your living space using water. Imagine how it would feel to be a still pool, a mountain stream, a mist, the great sea, or a summer shower. Notice any emotions or feelings that emerge as you do this. Watch your dreams. So really pay attention to your dreams. I feel like your ancestors are really communicating through your dreams, and keep a dream journal next to you so you can write these things down and what occurs, no matter how silly or weird it seems, because it's all the pieces to the bigger puzzle, and I always tell people to do this. It's really important. So that completes your reading, Edgar. It's very, very exciting. Very exciting. Very cool. But yeah, I definitely see you crystal charging your water. All right. What? I have a presence there. Oh my God, 3 figures, purple aura. What do you mean? 3 figures? Cool. 3 light beams? 4 light beams? I love them. You see 3? Cool. I love them. All right. So I'm going to close the gate there for Edgar. I wanted to let you guys know I'm going to do one more reading, but before I do that, I wanted to let you guys know that I do have a sale going on right now. If you're interested in any of my readings, I have 10% off. And if you do on like the 30-minute, the 1 hour, the 2 hour starseed and personal readings. So if you're wanting a starseed origins reading or a personal reading, if you purchase a 1 hour of either, you get a timeless reading, which is also an hour for free. And if you purchase a 2 hour either Starseed Origins or personal reading, you get 2 free timeless readings each an hour. So that's like 4 hours total in readings. And then you also get a free channeled energy signature photo that I channel your energy. I come up with like a digital art montage of what I'm getting from your energy frequency, and that is yours to keep as well for free. So it's really awesome. So keep that in mind. And my Etsy shop, my direct link to that is under all of my videos. Not this one, but all of my YouTube videos. It's in there. It's easy to find. So yeah, just want to throw that out there. We're going to do one last reading. You guys are the best. I love you guys. We're going to do, oh, and I have new things on my shop too, and I'll just mention those really quick if you're interested. I'm doing channeled light language songs now for anyone that wants one. So I will channel your energy and I'll come up with an energy frequency in the form of a song of light language for whatever healing or whatever that you're needing. So I offer that. I think they're like $20 or something. And then I am also offering a personalized meditation. So whatever you're dealing with, whether it's depression, anxiety, anything pretty much, I am offering personalized meditations as well on my shop now, and also light language healings for abundance. So that's a light language healing for abundance as well. So those are 3 new things up on my shop if that's of interest to you, but definitely just browse around and see what you're interested in. Enough of me blabbing. We're going to do the last reading here. And the emoji that I'm being called to pick is the star emoji. So whoever types star or writes star first in the chat will get the very last reading. Thank you guys so much for coming in. My PayPal is down below if you guys are interested in donating. That's always appreciated, not necessary, but always appreciated. I love every single one of you. Let's see who got it. Darren. Let me just double check. Darren. Darren typed star the fastest. So Darren, if you can send your energy to my third eye, and I'll go ahead and pick some cards. Thank you guys so much for coming in. I love you guys so much. I'll be on here. I'm going to try to do another live either sometime this week or this next weekend. So it's usually the weekend when I get time to do it. So, but we'll see. I might pop in during the week. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. Thank you so much, Roger. Thank you. That's so nice. Okay. So Darren, and what deck would you like me to pull from? I have Native Spirit, I have Earth Magic, and I have my Fairy deck. You're welcome. Which one would you like, hon? Native Spirit, Earth Magic. I'm famous, don't you know? That's so funny. I love that. Fairies, Native Spirit, or Native Spirit. Okay, cool. This one is on point. I knew I was called to take this one out for a reason. I knew it. All right. I'm going to be an expert at these definitions. Oh, did you guys see that card? I was like, whoop. Oh, ooh, Darren. Gathering your tribe, are we? That was the first card that flew out. That was awesome. I swear sometimes I just get more excited than you guys even. I'm like a little kid. I get so excited. I just love doing these readings for you guys. I love helping you out. I love channeling your guys' energy. It's just my thing. Let's see. I'm hearing the words circumference of totality. I get really random messages. It sounds really cool. Maybe it's something, maybe it's like a light language symbol that you've drawn recently. Spirit of fire. It's that fiery, passionate energy. I love that. Okay, there's some kind of symbol that you drew then recently that's like, it means circumference of totality, but you'll know which one it is. Like you'll say the words and then you'll be like, oh, it's that one. And that's what that symbol means, is circumference of totality. So what I think that just means is like everything coming full circle, like the cycles of your life. Talking stick. We have talking stick that just flew out. I recently did a painting. It was translated future text. Wow. That's cool. Spirit Keeper of the West. There's a lot of light language that wants to come through right now. I'm like suppressing it because I just really want to do your reading, but yeah, there's like a lot of light language wanting to come through me right now for you. Okay, so this is it for you, Darren. The last one I got was Thunder Drum. Thunder Drum. So I'm going to read some of these. Let's start with gathering your tribe. I just feel like you're really starting to put yourself out there more and really meeting like-minded souls like left and right. Like I'm talking left and right. Like people are messaging you. You're coming across different like profiles of people where you're like, oh my gosh, this is like a family member of mine, or oh my God, this is like a soul brother or sister. Yeah, you're just like coming across a lot of your tribe here, but I think there's some sort of message in here, and I just want to see what else it has to say. I'm also really stuffy. I don't want to sing right now. There's certain things that I'll do off camera, but there's certain things that I have to really be in a grounded, like, I have to have meditated. I have to be in like a really like grounded state in order for me to like sing and do the light language. Like, that's just me. I don't know if that's just me, but that's just me. I do know if that's just me, it's me. All right, so gathering your tribe, it says you are loved and you are lovable. You deserve love. And it's so funny, Michelle, I was actually singing earlier today, like light language. And then it was cool because I took out my violin and I was doing the violin to the light language song. Like I figured out the tune and everything, and I did it all together. It was really cool. It was fun too because I haven't played violin in, gosh, I don't know how long. It's been a while. It's been like several months. So it was really fun. So you're probably picking up on that. Yeah, I definitely did that today. I need to do more of that actually. I think I'm gonna take a little bit of time off of, not to like blab on, but I think I am gonna take a little bit of time off of social media probably in about a week. So if you guys don't see me for a little while, not like super long, I'm thinking I would just take like probably a week's break. But there's just stuff that I need to do that Spirit's calling me to do. There's things that I need to get done for myself and just like self-care, you know, that kind of stuff. So, but I'll be back, obviously. I love doing this, but I am probably going to take some time in about a week or so to just really calm my nerves and get stuff done and do things for myself. So I really got to do that. It's saying you are loved and you are lovable. You deserve love. Support in all forms is flowing to you. You can relax. There is so much love around you. Communicate from your heart. Share your truth. You are safe. Diminish your time with those who do not empower you or believe in you. And your native spirit wants you to know, if the gathering your tribe card chooses you, this means that sustenance in all forms is flowing into your life. Your people are those who resonate with you. Your people can include animals, plants, minerals, and trees, as well as people. Be willing to ask for what you want in life. This is the time to put your needs before the needs of others. Your tribe is wanting to support and nurture you as you nurture yourself. Sometimes your friends are more your family than blood relatives. ooh, that resonated with me. I don't know how it resonates for you guys, but I feel like a lot of my friends are more family to me than my own family. Do any of you guys agree with that? Especially like my soul tribe people, like, yeah. Find your people and cherish them. Your vibe attracts your tribe. The journey. Spend time with friends and family members who see the best in you. Don't spend time with dream stompers. I know a few of these. Take classes, share meals, take time to find your people. You will live longer and be happier. What? Okay, Kristen wrote something. Hold on. And Darren's like, yes. Okay. You too, Diane. I'm sorry I missed your message. I hope you have a great evening. I was told last night I was visited by Arcturians. That's the name I remember. They touched my hand, a wheel with light language written on it spun. I woke up slightly terrified, and I heard, what was it? Circumference of totality. So definitely, if you remember that symbol at all, like if you can just draw what you remember, like there's something in there. Like you need to draw it out. Like it was given to you for a reason. Okay. So Darren, that's your gathering your tribe card. I want to read, what do I want to read next? I want to read Talking Stick. Talking Stick, I will try. Okay. Definitely try. Just try your best. You might have it, I think you're going to have an experience like that again. Very short, like soon, very soon. Like some sort of experience where you're going to see a symbol and I'm telling you to draw it because they're telling me through me to tell you to draw it. Some kind of symbol you'll be getting again. I recently had a symbol given to me, which is why it like really resonates with me. It was like this triangle that was glowing with a snake, like a winding snake going up to the peak of it. So I drew it like in one of the apps on my phone, and I just kept it because I know it was given for a reason. But yeah, definitely. Okay. Oh, okay. Cool. Let me pull a card for you before I go. How's that? Let me pull a card for you before I go. I just want to see what comes through. Card meaning. So remind me, because I could forget. So remind me. Card meaning. Speak your truth. The soul loves the truth. Communicate from your heart, Darren, and share your reality without hesitation. Be willing to stand before the crowd and share from your center. I feel like you're going to be some kind of like truth speaker, some kind of like spiritual teacher. Yeah. This isn't the time to be shy and hesitant. It's the time to heal through communication. You have the gift of a true leader through the way you communicate with others. Step up to your leadership roles. Step up to your like this is the freaking time. Like there's no like just talking about it. There's no just talking about like this is being handed to you. The reins are in your hands. Like now it's time for you to take responsibility for that and really step up to your leadership roles because we need you right now. I'm stuffy, but like we really need you. We need you so badly. So like don't be afraid. Like I'm telling you, like from personal experience, there's so much I've been afraid of, and when I just do it, it's like, why was I even scared? Just do it. Like there's nothing on the other side of your fear except just the illusion of fear. It's just an illusion. Don't cry. Just know that's what you need to do. And don't be scared because you have a full freaking army of light beings backing you. I mean, they're talking through me to you. Like perhaps I'm just the illusion and this is just your light being talking to you. Look at it that way. This is your time to really step into your role as a spiritual teacher, as a spiritual guide for others. So that way they know what to do for themselves because you are shining the light and making way for everyone else. So others can do this too. You're a leader. Your native spirit wants you to know during tribal council meetings, a decorated stick called a talking stick would be passed around. As each council member held the stick, he or she had the opportunity to speak from the heart. Just speak from your heart, and there's nothing to be scared of. Each person in attendance would be asked to weigh carefully the words of each speaker. The talking stick reminds each person to be authentic. Communication restores trust and allows you to clarify your ideas, positions, and feelings. It can be healing when you share what has been withheld. Now is the time to take a risk and to have the courage to speak with clarity. Be forthright. Share any unspoken darkness that lays heavy in the heart. There are times to hold back and be discerning, but this is not one of them. Even if you're afraid, declare your truth for all to hear without fear of being rejected or misunderstood. When you do this, transformation and healing can occur. The journey. Decorate a stick or a feather to use as your personal talking stick. Whenever you hold it, let it be a sacred reminder to seek the truth within. Take a minute every day to take stock of where you are and to ask yourself about what is so in your life. Simply taking a moment to discover your inner truth can have a profound healing effect on your life. So wow, and then I'm going to read one more. I want to read a line from here and then the thunder drum because I just want to see Spirit Keeper of the West. Oh my gosh, and the West, guess what page it's on? Spirit Keeper of the West. Guess what page it's on? My Arcturian friend. Page 88. Do you see that? Page 88, infinity times 2. Dude, if anyone's like in tune with freaking infinite frequency, it's the Arcturians. The Arcturians just understand infinity times 2. So it makes sense that it's on page 88. This is transformation, letting go of the old. It's an initiation, it's illumination, it's gathering your inner resources. If it doesn't feel right, don't go ahead, trust your heart. Chaos brings positive change. Almost all change comes out of turmoil. Don't be concerned if there's confusion in your life, it all works out. So let's see, yeah, it's just transformation. You're letting go of the old, going into the new. Releasing the old stuff in your life to make way for new growth. It's asking you to stand facing the west and the setting sun. Imagine that all limitations and blockages in your life are flowing from your heart into the sun. As the sun sets, it carries with it your cares and concerns to be transformed by its purifying energy. And then thunder drum. I'm going to read thunder drum. This is your last card. I have ringing in my right ear. Card meaning is stand up and be counted. Be assertive. Don't be shy about sharing your gifts and letting the world know about your value. Declare with authority. This is who I am and this is what I stand for. Make a stand for others less fortunate. Take risks. Walk in rhythm to the beat of your own drum. This is not the time to step back or step aside. Your native spirit wants you to know, throughout the world, indigenous people have called spirit through drumming. Drumming was used to activate one's fighting spirit before battle, as well as for joyous celebrations and sacred ceremonies. It was also used for healing rituals. In every case, the drum beat was used to open spiritual realms. A thunder drum calls the thunder beings from the sky, and they arrive with passion and incredible vitality. Drawing this card means that it's time for you to step into your passion. Make a stand in your life for what truly matters to you. The journey. A powerful way to activate your life force is to drum on your chest lightly with closed fists. It's especially powerful if you do a 2-beat, similar to the sound of a beating heart. This is the most primordial sound for humans. This rhythm is grounding and activates your strength. So I think you were given all the keys that you need to move forward in this reading. Very powerful, very synchronistic, pretty much like the same messages being reiterated, but to go over different cues that will really, really help you moving forward. So Darren, I'm gonna close the gate there. That's really powerful. I'm really excited for you. So yeah, that's awesome. Kristen, are you still here? If you're still here, I'll just pull a couple of cards for you to see what comes through because I want to see what comes through. I'm really stuffy, guys. I'm sorry. I know I sound like it's. You drew what you remember? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. You'll have to send it to me. You should email it to me. I want to see. I'm just curious. I love that stuff. Very powerful. Yeah. Very powerful. Okay, I'm going to pull a couple cards for you, Kristen. Let me pull from here because it's really telling me to pull from here. And send your energy to my third eye. Let it be known this is your activator. Let it be known this is your activator. That's what I was just told. So I think that's your activator. Let it be known that this is your activator. Kim, I'll send you a pic of my recent light pain. Yay! I can't wait to see. I love that stuff. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, you need to, because if you guys post like really cool light language stuff, I love looking at light language art. I think it's beautiful. It really does something to the body and the mind. Invocation. Ceremony. Invocation. Shaman. Shaman. Ancient healing wisdom. I think this was like a healing given to you. Do you know that Arcturians are actually the #1 healers out of all the light beings in the galaxy? They are the #1 healers. Their technology is so advanced, so far beyond anything that we could ever comprehend. It's like amazing laser technology that they have where it's like the most healing. I believe them all to be shamans, honestly. That's the deck you wanted to ask too? Okay. Let's see what else comes out. Yeah, Michelle wants to know, is your birthday coming? Michelle has some really cool information about that, honestly. Ken, I really wanted to tell you again that your light, oh, hold on. Sorry, your cards just flew out, Kristen, by the way. Hold on. I wanted to tell you again that your light language drawings are amazing. The mermaid one as well. Thank you so much. Thank you. You know what? I had the funnest time making those, and it was crazy because there will be things that I visualize for like days that I want to draw, and sometimes it comes out just the way I envisioned it, and then other times it's like not even close. I'm telling you, I put pen to paper and I was done within that drawing within like minutes. Like it just like flew through me. I didn't even know what I was drawing. It just like came out and it was done within minutes. So that's how you know Spirit is guiding you. It's like just like miraculous things like that where it's like, okay. Yeah, it was done within minutes. Within minutes. And it's like I put pen to paper and it was just like, wow. Yeah, it was like that. It was really cool. Really cool. Thank you. Let me see. I missed... oh, it was last Monday. Yes, that's right. Kristen just had her birthday. That's right, because she wrote in my comments. I remember that. And that I didn't like come out with that healing with the tones on your birthday, because I think I remember you writing me that. That's so synchronistic. Yeah, it is crazy. Happy solar return, yes. I've been doing research on that too, Michelle, like the solar return stuff. I've been like, I've been reading about it, and it's really cool. Because it's your birthday, you know? It's like the time that you were born and the sun comes back, and it's like a whole blank slate for you. So all your solar return stuff makes sense now. Like it all makes sense to me because I actually understand it more now. Because I see a symbol I think you spoke about. Wait. I'll send you a picture. Oh my gosh. Really, Darren? Oh my gosh. Yeah, send it to me. I want to see. Okay, sorry, I'm keeping up. Yeah, that was so crazy too, because I'll tell you a funny story about that. I'll get into the rest of your cards because your cards flew out here. I have your cards. But I was like, why am I being drawn to this right now? Like, it was so freaking weird. They took me to this website, like, out of nowhere, so randomly, and then they're, like, having me move my finger for the different hertz. And they're like, go here, 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 go here. And I'm like, okay. And I have it on screen record because it was so weird. And I'm like, okay, well, this is like working because I literally had a headache when I started doing it and I didn't even want to do it, but they wouldn't even let me say no. Like, that's how they work. Like, my guides are very adamant to where like they won't let me say no. They're like, you have to do this. No, you have to do, even if I'm so tired or just like not wanting to at all, they're like, you have to do this now. Especially with my decks. Oh my God. Don't even let me get into my decks of cards. Like, I'll go to do a reading for somebody and I'll leave my cards upstairs or downstairs or vice versa, and they show me a deck of cards and they're like, you have to go get this deck of cards. And I'm like, well, why didn't you freaking tell me that in the first place? Because now I gotta go all the way back upstairs and all the way back down or vice versa. And I get so frustrated and annoyed, but they literally won't let me say no. Like, I can't bypass it. I can't say no. Like, I have to do it. So anyways, my fingers going all over the place. And I'm like, this is really weird. I'm just gonna let it do whatever it needs to do. And by the time that it was done, I was like, my headache's gone. What the heck? Like, it was really cool, but weird. And then I didn't want to post it because I thought people were going to think I was freaking weird. But then everyone's like, oh, I felt healing from that. Oh, this was hurting. I was in pain and now I'm not. And blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, well, okay. It was shown for a reason. So sometimes we just got to suck it up and do what we're being told, I guess. That's awesome. I had headphones on in a restaurant and then everyone was staring at me. Oh my gosh, I love that. That's so cool. Yay. That's so awesome. No, like, I have these headphones that my husband bought for me and now I like never take them off because I'm constantly listening to music and whatever. But yeah, it's all good. It's all good stuff. Okay, wow, there's a lot here. Oh my gosh. There's a lot here. So, I'm so glad it helped you. We have ceremony invocation. So, yeah, and notice how it's her hands over like a crystal grid, like symbol. So, was there a triangle within your circle or a pyramid or something? Because that's what it's showing here in the picture. It's just interesting. It's her hands. That's what's lit up here. And look, it's like spirit channeled through here and it's blue and then through to her hands. It's like, it's cool. Arcturian energy. Oh my God, my organ. Is it an organ pyramid? Because that's what I'm showing. It's some kind of like pyramid. Yes, so ceremony invocation, then we have shaman. So, and yes, the Arcturians are healers, and this is ancient healing wisdom. So I think this was just like an activation of healing that you received as like a symbola. It's a symbol that's very unique to you. We have green man in synergy. Green man and synergy. Ooh. Well, I want to read that one. Then we have childhood, innocence in the reverse. Then we have fire, passion. And these, don't even have reversal meanings. This is just how they flew out. So we have passion, fire. We have stone people, vigilance. And then we have new moon, promise. New moon, promise. Hold on one second. Steve? Steve, are you home? Hi. I'm doing a live stream. I'll be right down, okay? I'm almost done. I'm just finishing up. I love you. Okay. So, sorry. My husband's home and my daughter. So let me go ahead. I'm going to read this invocation one and this green man one. I think this is you reconciling your inner child, because what I'm getting with this is that you need to really stay strong when it comes into expressing your own creativity and expressing that and letting your inner child play. Like, you have to remain in your center and let this flow through you, because I feel like there's a fire now ignited in you. is really calling forth your inner child to play. And it's really asking you to stay strong in this and to not deter off of this. Like they're really wanting you to bring in this creativity, bring in this passion, bring in this fire. Yeah, bring in this fire, bring in this passion, express it, and to not stray off your path when it comes to that. Because yeah, it's really important. Let me read the ceremony one, Green Man, and this one. Let's see. So ceremony, invocation. It is in sacred ceremony that we have one of the greatest opportunities to experience communion with Source. One where the perceived dualities of both heaven and earth merge into an experience of the divine. Through the use of sacred pieces that have become imbued with spiritual significance, we bring forth ceremony catalyzed by clear intention and preparation. Sacred ceremony is prayer in action. In this image, a woman kneels before an altar where a number of crystals are placed, light emanating from her hands. We see incense burning, snake spirit rests nearby, and various ethereal beings appear in a wispy shroud of light behind her head. All the while, the tapestry upon which she sits appears to be on fire. You have the fire card too, symbolizing the fiery passion brought on by the intense focus of spirit that has been invoked for this ceremony. Calling spirit forth in this way facilitates a direct and heartfelt sense of relatedness to Source. It says, whether through indifference, depression, life crisis, or any other manifestation of mental, emotional, or physical blockages, you have drifted from the intimacy with spirit for which you yearn. It is important to do what you can to regain an experience of spiritual power that is contained within you and all around you. Do so by conducting a ceremony, one that involves not only spirit but also material objects you consider sacred. Set up an altar in a convenient area that is apart from your usual living space. Start with representations of the four major elements, earth, air, fire, and water, and then add just a few sacred objects. Set your intention for the ceremony, such as whether the purpose is for healing, celebration, or honoring a particular earth season or cycle. Then do an invocation to call upon your spirit guides. Breathe in their presence and ask these divine beings to guide you throughout the process. Trust their guidance, feel your heartbeat, and keep breathing. Breath is the key to the actual experience of spirit, and creating a ceremony is the vehicle that supports this. Wow. Let's see. Green. Where is that? Synergy. Okay. There we go. 77. 77. Look up angel number 77 because that's the page it's on. There's a message for you there. 77. Green Man is Earth's vegetation personified. Although he has many variations, this card depicts a more subtle and embedded representation. In other portrayals, he resembles the face of a man covered in green foliage as branches and vines sprout from every direction. There exists some form of Green Man throughout history and in a myriad of cultures throughout the world, often a symbol for the rebirth of life in springtime. Did you hear that? Often a symbol for the rebirth of life in springtime. Symbol. He's also been associated with the Lord of the Wildwood. As a representative of the plant kingdom, Green Man reminds us of the incredible synergy required for Gaia to maintain her delicate and dynamic balance among the various beings on the planet. Synergy is the interaction and cooperation of two or more elements that produce a combined effect greater than the sum of their separate efforts. We witness this in the complex and cooperative interaction between plants, humans, and animals. For instance, fruit trees propagate by being eaten by an animal that then deposits it back into the earth after digestion. As a new plant grows, bees pollinate the flowers, and the cycle begins once again in nature's simple yet remarkable synergy. And didn't I say circumference of totality or something? Something like that. It was like, I forget what I said. I'll have to go back and rewatch. Total circumference of something. I can't remember it now, but I said it. You have the advantage of an incredible synergy at this time. A flow of life is guiding you, where things just seem to fall into place as you move about your business. You are in a mutually cooperative interaction with Spirit. As your will is aligned with the will of Spirit and your mission is congruent with your sense of purpose, when this is happening, there is a synergy, a way that your life force is continually coming into balance with the forces of nature. There is also a synergy between your spiritual awareness and your personal self or ego. Be aware of the various idiosyncrasies of your ego and do not take any of them too seriously. Know that your higher self is always looking out for your best interests. In this cycle, tune into that guidance, however it shows up, and you will find that you move through life with greater ease due to a synergistic balance of forces expressing themselves as you. Multidimensionality. Okay, so then we have the last card that I'm going to read is New Moon, and this is Promise. I was being called to read this one for you. Page 110. So the New Moon, Promise, and it's the next page, obviously 111, but me and my husband ordered sushi tonight, and guess what our order on the bag was? 111. I think I'm going to post it on my community tab on YouTube, actually, because on the bag, it literally has written 111. And it's significant because 111, I never used to see it until I met my husband. And he would always see 111 or 1111. And then once I met him, I would always see 111 and 1111, like nonstop. I see 111 all the time, yeah, and so do I. So that and 222 and 333 are like, and 1010 are like my main ones. And 555, I see that too sometimes. So yeah, that's really awesome. New moon is promise. Gazing at the sliver of the new moon, smiling down upon them, the couple embraces each other, welcoming the promise of their love. The fading sun drapes the clouds and waters with its tinge of luminescence as the crescent opens its arms to the nearby planet Venus, named after the Roman goddess of love. This is cool. This is a time for manifestation, beginnings, and renewal, with the promise that our desires will come to fruition. Full circle. Here, Grandmother Moon initiates another lunar cycle, moving from darkness to fullness and back again over approximately 1 month. Her promise of what is to come is embedded in the first glimmer of her light as she emerges from behind the curtain of darkness that had recently encompassed her. It is a promise that has been kept for as long as she has existed. This is the time to launch a new project, a new relationship, or renew something that has been put aside for a later date. With your intention and willingness to allow a full cycle to complete itself, that which you desire will manifest. The seed of that idea is ready to emerge from the darkness of your subconscious into your full awareness. The next step is to put into action what is required to fully realize this idea. A promise has 2 meanings. It can be a commitment and guarantee to yourself or someone else that a particular thing will happen, or it can imply that something specific is expected to happen. When your will is aligned with the will of Spirit and your intention is focused upon what you wish to have happen, there will be fulfillment and the promise is kept. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So this is your promise. This is your prayer. This is the promise being kept. So that completes your reading. It's really awesome. But I think you definitely received a healing with that invocation. I think it's also a completion of old cycles into the new cycles. You're embracing your inner childhood. You're doing things with your passion, your creativity. You're staying vigilant in this creativity, and all your prayers are being answered with the promise of the new moon. The answers and the promise being kept. So very, very exciting. Hi, Uncle Badger. How are you? So I'm going to close the gate there twice, Kristen. Thank you so much for coming in. Thanks for sharing your experience. Thanks for letting me channel your energy. Thank you guys so much for coming in and watching and interacting and letting me channel for you. Kim, I emailed you the picture of my painting of the light cycles. Yay! I'm so excited. I cannot wait. Yes, I'm so glad you're doing good. That makes me happy. Yay! Thanks, Angie. Oh, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream so I can go be with my family. I love you all so much. Thanks for spending time with me tonight, and look forward to hopefully another live stream this coming weekend. So we'll try. And I might pop on during the week. I don't know. We'll see. So keep an eye out. I love you guys so, so much. Make sure you hit my bell so you're notified if I do. I love you. And until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys. Thank you all for coming in. I love you guys.